Hey Kid Gengas, DEVA here with another build video. Today we're going to cover the strongest weapon in the game. That's Zinogre heavy bowgun. The only things that comes damage wise close to spread DPS are bow, aerial hammer and wyvern heart. I'm going to explain you step by step how to build the set and the loadout. You can craft this heavy bowgun at the smithy on the Zinogre tree. It has a 420 row, which is really high for heavy bowguns, 0% base affinity, a level 2 slot, and low deviation, which goes really well with wyvern heart mode. As for ammo types, we have clusters, wyvern and spread 3, which will be the main source of your damage, but as well status ammos like stickies, paralysis and poison. So this gun allows you to control the monster with different CC chains as well. Once you crafted this, the first thing you will do is customize your bowgun. You will use one recoil suppressor, and as you can see, the spread recoil will go from average to low. This will allow you to shoot way faster, increasing your DPS. Next we are going to use 3 times close range up. Since spread must be fired at close range, you can't do anything wrong with this mode. It will be a huge damage boost. As for 5th mode, we are using the special scope. It's quite complicated and really hard to use, but it will boost your damage by a lot. Let's move to the training area so I can showcase you how it works. I'm tenderizing the target first to reach the 100% affinity. As you can see, I'm hitting for 45 damage per pellet without the special scope on. You can either equip it by using the symbol on the item bar or pressing triangle and circle at the same time while aiming. The special scope gives you a 30% on your base row. This boost is almost as huge as heroics. You now see we're hitting for 58 per pellet. You will see in the middle of your scope an indicator that you're at the right distance when it's glowing orange, and you hear a clicking sound. The distance changes for each ammo type. On a great opening, you should switch to wyvern heart mode. This hits an average of 100 damage per bullet depending on the monster. As for augments, you should go with 2 affinity increase for a 100% crit. Let's have a look on the skills we're using to get all this insane damage. Crit die level 7 gives you a total of 40% affinity. Feel free to use only level 6 crit die, since you're going to be at 100% crit chance anyways. I use it because sometimes you don't get to hit tenderized parts, so even there we have a 80% affinity for just shooting on non-tenderized weak spots. Attack boost level 4 for 5% extra affinity and 12 row damage. 3 element ammo up on heavy bowguns does rise your clip size. Therefore you need to reload less times and you increase your DPS in that way. Your clip size on spread 3 will go from 6 bullets to 8 bullets. Crit boost level 3 grants you another 15% critical damage. So this skill is going to be consistent applied since we crit 100% of the time. Weakness exploit level 3 grants you another 50% crit chance on tenderized bars or 30% on just weak spots. Spread shot 2 gives you a decent boost on spread ammo damage. Special ammo increases your wyvern heart mode damage by 20%. Headguard comes with the armor and is pretty useless on this build unless you're fighting monsters that can actually hit the ground like ATs and Ojiva. Quick Sheath is basically free as well since it comes with a release jewel level 4. Since bowguns have a really long sheathing animation, it's the best choice you can make but not necessary. Spare shot comes from the charm, and if you pray it enough to the RNG gods, it will grant you a 20% chance for each bullet to not be consumed. This can make the 8 bullets clips to 10 on average. It's probably one of the biggest DPS boosts you can get. In the mentals you can slot in whatever you want, but I would at least use Rocksteady to help me tenderize the parts and avoid roars on the beginning of the fight. Impact mental will allow you to get easy KOs with stickies or even spread ammo. The best choice to slot in there is at least one Slugga jewel because it increases your KO damage by 20%. I went with 2 to get the 30% because why not? Now that you have the build, all you miss is the loadout. The only really important items you need to take with you are needleberries, gunpowder 2 and 3 to recraft your spread ammo, and blast nuts for stickies. By choice you can also take catalyst to recraft some para ammo. Firecastle is also a great item to take with you for quick restocking during the fight since you can't leave when you're within the fight. Traps can be very helpful as well for your DPS uptime boost. You also need to customize your radial menu. Use recrafting for spread 3, sticky 2, para 2, as well spread 1 in case you used all your current ones for recrafting level 3 spread. Be sure to name and save the loadout so you don't have to remake it every time. I think I said the most important stuff, so if you have any questions, be sure to join my Discord server, follow my social media and stay tuned. I also stream on Twitch whenever I'm not working or making YouTube videos. You can find all the links in the description. Let me know in the comments what you wanna see next from me. I read every single comment and try to respond as soon as possible. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to slap that like button, subscribe to my channel and turn notifications on so you don't miss any of my future content. With that said, I wish you all a nice day and happy hunting. Don't forget